Hey there, travelers. Aelia Stillheart here, along with my good friend Elton.
Greetings and salutations!
Since we have some time, we thought we'd tell you a little bit about ourselves.
Indeed!
As you can probably tell by the pointy ears, I have some elvish blood in my lineage. My mother was half-elf, born in Simonia. My father, a sun-elf from Aelia, the region to the northeast, also referred to as the Ancient Land, for those who don't already know. My father was apparently a soldier during the Thousand-Year War, and later worked as an instructor for the Simonian Academy of Elvish Arts. And that is where he met my mother, who was studying to be an alchemical scribe at the time. My parents always encouraged academics, enrolling me in general school at the age of 15. I am 25 now, but believe it or not, that is still quite young for someone with elvish blood. My father told me that in elvish society, one is not considered an adult until they reach their 100th birthday.
Wow, 100 you say? That would be rather old for a human.
Yep, at which time the adult elf is given their true name and takes on more responsibilities within their community. After my first year of college, my parents decided to travel back to my father's homeland due to reasons they refused to explain. I've since come to believe that it had something to do with getting the clan's blessing of my mother and father's union, as biracial marriage is often frowned upon in elvish society. They told me to continue with my schooling and never stop learning or trying to both improve myself and the world around me. I realized I had an aptitude for nature, so I pursued specialty in wilderness and survival training, finally graduating this past year. It has been a few years since I've seen either of my parents, but they promised to return as soon as they could, and hopefully, by my 100th birthday, they'll allow me to travel to Aelia for my official coming-of-age ceremony.
Well, if I am still alive at that point, I'd love to go with you, or at the very least, see you off.
Thanks, Elton. I'd like that, and appreciate the sentiment. Until then, maybe we can settle for being adventuring partners, or compete in the next Royal Games competition.
Indeed. So I guess I should probably mention my backstory as well. Elton Johnsonberg II here, Holy Knight ordained by the Church of Apollo. I stand for truth, light, justice, and the civil laws of the land. Much like my father before me and his father before him, I look forward to devoting my life and death to the god Apollo, and to all the goodness and lawfulness he represents. After my father fell in battle nearly a decade ago, I was taken in by the church, and now aim to preserve my family's legacy. Currently, at the ripe age of 16, I have finished my general schooling, and plan to be the first in my family to compete in the Simonian Royal Games. I'm not sure how many of you already know this, but the winners of the many combative contests, including the Royal Joust, are awarded prestigious titles, including the privilege of becoming personal vanguard to the kingdom. Indeed, I know nothing would make the spirits of my elders more proud. Together, with the help of my friends Aelia, Clem, and Orson, and with the church's and Apollo's blessing, of course, I know my destiny will at long last be fulfilled.
Yeah, Elton is real big on destiny. I, on the other hand, recognize the chaotic unpredictability of our world. Much like nature, life can be cruel and unfortunate, just as often as it can be kind and just.
Perhaps, but I believe all things in nature are guided by the divine. That is the power of destiny and trusting in the unknown. Though I know not where my next steps will take me, I know and trust that the gods will most definitely guide me.
And on that note, how about destiny guide us to some grub? Should we meet up with Clem and Orson? Maybe at one of our usual spots?
Indeed! The lizard's gizzard is sounding pretty good right about now. But that's what I get for skipping breakfast.
Yeah, me too. So until next time, we'll see you later, travelers.
On Dungeons and Vagabonds.